Today we're going to talk about 8 ways that you can dive deeper into your character work. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about answering your questions about how to be a better actor and how do you handle the business of acting. So if you have any questions, anything you want to know, please let me answer them for you. Put it in the comments below. Make a playlist. Think about the music, the songs that get you going. What might work for your character? Go grocery shopping as your character. Does your character eat cruddy processed foods, right? Or does your character put in all organic? Or do they do a little mixture of both? You don't necessarily have to eat it, but think about what it is they might put in their cart if they were shopping. What are the movies, TV shows, books that your character likes to read? Why don't you read those, watch those while you're working on the project? It's going to be so satisfying and interesting, and you're always free to change it up. All of a sudden you discover that, oh, my character really likes Monty Python. Great, enjoy that Monty Python. Isn't that going to give you a little extra something, a little more authenticity in your characters? What is your character's morning routine? Actually, what is your character's typical day? We all have a typical day. I have one, you have one. Scripts are typically not on a typical day, right? Something very unusual is happening in the script for the character on that day. But what is their usual routine? Do they have breakfast? Do they have coffee? Do they exercise? Do they meditate? What is that? Maybe you could join that character's routine for a little while, if it's healthy and it makes sense. If your character starts the day with drugs and alcohol, I wouldn't do that. I would just be aware of that. Clothes shopping. What does your character wear? When we get dressed, we are making a choice every time, right? Why did I choose gray? What is it that your character wears? Go shopping as your character. Maybe buy a few pieces. Go outside wearing what they wear. People respond to us differently based on how we're dressed. So if you're wearing something really sexy and revealing, people are going to respond to you differently. That's the way they respond to the character, because that's how the character dresses. If you're going to be very, very modest, people will treat you differently. They'll respond to you differently. Maybe wear something that's a little more modest. Go hang out with your friends as your character. Hopefully at this point, your friends know that you're pursuing an acting career. Let them know. Say, I'm working on this person, and I want to go out with you as this person. So you can see, do they go to a club? Maybe they don't go to a club. Where do they go? What is it that you want to do and eat when you're out with them? Then you can go back into yourself if it's a little uncomfortable for too long, but at least try. I also love thinking about who that person's hero is. And maybe it's a hero that they wouldn't tell people. Maybe they say they love Mother Teresa, but really it's Marilyn Monroe. Whoever your hero is, that's going to say a lot about who the character is. It's fun to look at those things. You're playing a scientist. Who's their favorite scientist? Who's the person that inspires them? Maybe you're a scientist who's inspired by jazz music and the jazz greats. So you can build this full, rich character, as full and rich as you are. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, will you? And check out the video linked on the screen for even more tips. And subscribe,
and check out the video link.